Hey KGA, KACS members, Ted Mason here with Mike Williams from Workman Oil. He is Director of Safety and Security and a 19-and-a-half-year law enforcement veteran who retired from the Virginia State Police. So I think what we're going to talk about, he's got a little bit of credibility here, and what we're going to talk about is a new program we're rolling out with CHECKredi to help you minimize your losses due to bad checks. So Mike, welcome. I wonder if you might tell us a little bit about your career in the convenience store industry with Workman Oil so far.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Mason. So far, I've been in the convenience store business for 3 years. I began my career as a part-time employee, and later that year in 2007, I became a full-time employee, and one of my responsibilities, in addition to the safety and security of the oil company, it was to handle the bad check situation as far as the stores accepting. At that time, we only had 30 stores in Virginia. Now we've got 17 stores out here in Kentucky, so I take care of 47 stores.
Well, that's quite a big task there to do, to have all that under your wing there. And Workman Oil is new to Kentucky, so I wonder, for the folks that haven't heard of Workman, tell us a little bit about the company and how they operate and the banner they fly here.
Yes, sir. Workman Oil Company is a family-owned oil company. We have our stores under the Apple Market banner. They are Shell stations out here in Kentucky. In fact, in Virginia, we have 5 Shells and 25 BP stations as well. There's also food service entities that the store has, or the stores have. Blimpie, Lee's Famous Recipe Fried Chicken, Subway, Crystal, Granny Smith's, which is a proprietary food service for the store. If it doesn't have a franchisee, it has the Granny Smith's Deli. And we also take checks for some of those food items as well.
I think that's pretty impressive. You've talked to me about how checks are important all the way through the company as far as all the retail presence, and a lot of times it's the preferred payment method for a lot of customers, and that's what we're all about, is customer service. So let's talk a little bit about CHECKredi. Nikki Bartlett has been working with me here at the KGA to come up with a program that we think is going to be very interesting to KGA members. And then we've got Mike here also talking about the program. We think it's something that can really help a lot of retailers to still offer those customers who want to pay by check, those good people, the ability to pay by check. So Mike, let's talk a little bit about how Nikki and CHECKredi have really helped you in your job and your responsibilities.
Yes, sir. Well, back before we took over, we knew nothing about CHECKredi. Once the stores were purchased out here, we found the CHECKredi service to be very accurate, very beneficial. In 2009, it was up to me to find another check verification company for the stores in Virginia. And everything that I had done with CHECKredi in Kentucky, I did some research and I chose CHECKredi based on the service that they said they could provide us in Virginia, as well as what they had provided in Kentucky. Some of the things that CHECKredi does is, well, one, they contact me as well as stores when they see a bad check writer that's could be dangerous to the company. They also provide great reports monthly to help reconcile as well as target problem areas such as stores, such as people that are writing bad checks, as well as helping educate employees on what they're doing right and what they're doing wrong and how we can improve. The verification system that they have and the one that we use, so far for the first 9 months in Virginia alone, we have verified $1.4 million in checks through those terminals, and we have only lost $2,661. And the reason for that is, one, people stop payment on checks, people forge and utter checks, as well as then employees make mistakes on the processing of the check and what information is needed. but they are very beneficial.
Well, I'll tell you what, those are some pretty impressive numbers, and the more I've worked with Nikki and seeing how she really cares about the customers they take care of, and then speaking here today with you about your satisfaction with the company, I think this is going to be something that retailers hopefully will take a look at doing. And I don't know, is there any final words you might have?
Well, if you're going to take checks, the way the economy is today, to me, CHECKredi is second to none. I would go with that service day in and day out. I get calls monthly from other check services asking me, do I need their assistance? And I tell them that I am very satisfied with the check acceptance situation that I'm in now, and they ask me who it is, and I tell them CHECKredi, and most of the time the conversation's over. So if you're going to take checks like we do, I would go with CHECKredi. They're second to none, and they will be there when you need them.
Well, I'll tell you what, I want to thank you for taking time to speak with us today. And folks, check out the website, kgaonline.org, and look under the Member Services tab, and you'll be able to find out full information about this program. And I'm sure if anybody wants to talk to Mike, he'll be happy to talk to you about it. But Mike, thank you so much for speaking with us today, and best of luck and good selling.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.